Somebody scream! Hello everybody, my name is Radiant. Welcome back to another episode of Radiant Historia. Last episode. Wait, hold on. How? Whatever. Last episode, we began our mission to Lasville Hills and to meet the informant. And then we got hit with a choice: either go to Alma Mine or wait for the informant. We went to Alma Mine to see if he was there. The whole place was burning. We fought to the death and got a bad ending. This episode, we're not going to do that. Let's wait for the informant. Should I just wait here and trust that the agent will arrive? So you reconsider if you want to choose something else, but we already know the other option. So let's wait a little while longer. This location here is specified. Even if we do run into my Alma Mine, he might not accept us as fellow agents. Remember, we left behind anything that might blow our covers. Yeah, well, if you say so. New plan. Keep waiting. You only ever listen to stock. So? Are you suddenly so against this, Mark? That's not what I meant. You two. Stock, we bring you sad tidings. Even if you continue to wait here, the one you're waiting for will never come. The one you're waiting for will never come. I see, there's no need to stay here. Do not be so hasty, Stock. There's another path you can choose. The route your contact intended to take has been closed off by powers that should not be here. But you can help that person arrive. I sense the Chronicles' power here. It emanates from another holder of the Chronicle. What? What do you mean? There are other Chronicles? That's right. Yours isn't the only one. The other one is called the Black Chronicle. The Black Chronicle. And someone other than me is wielding it? Indeed. And it is this other wielder who is corrupting history. It's being corrupted? This other wielder moves through time as you do. His actions are also causing you harm. But why? That we do not know. There are things even the guides of Historia don't know. We are not omniscient. There is no knowing for what purpose the Black Chronicles holder employs it. Very well. Let's get back on track. We have no idea where to go because the agent we were meant to meet won't arrive, which we saw because they were probably dead at Alma Mines. So we need to go to a certain point in history where we can affect what happens in Alma Mines, so that doesn't happen, so that we can meet him in this history. This is due to the other holder's interference, isn't it? That's right, his passage is being blocked by the other wielder. It's another means of disrupting this history. What should I do about it? Go back to the past? I suppose? Well, that's not precisely it. To be more specific, you must return to the other past. Sometimes, even returning to your own past may not reveal the root of the problem. When this happens, explore the other history to find the cause. These different histories are based on a common origin. There will always be commonalities. That is why each timeline affects the other. This holds true for the agent you wish to meet. His being held over in the other history is indirectly causing a delay in yours. So, if I can get in touch with the agent from the other timeline, then I'll be able to meet him in this one? That is correct. Try searching for an occurrence like that in the other history. When you find it, help the agent to get going again. Alright, I'll try. From now on, you will encounter many such instances. The present and the past. Two different timelines. By going back and forth between them, you will realign history towards its intended direction. This will get complicated. Don't worry, I'm sure you can manage. Well then, until next time. No show has been added as an event. So this is where we get into really the Chrono Trigger type stuff going on here. There's a dead guy over there. So like they said, we have to jump to the other history, the alternate history. Because we're on the standard history right now. So we need to jump to the other history, the alternate history, and work ourselves up to a point until we're in the Alma Mines, and we need to do whatever it is so that the informant gets out alive, so that he can meet us in the other timeline, their standard history. We hop back and forth 2 times, changing different histories to affect the other one. This is where stuff gets fun. So you actually come back to this point, the messenger's news. I actually didn't realize I could just hop back here. I forgot about that. So this is also a door. It's not as important. These big doors are different chapters. These smaller doors can hop back to in history as well, and because they usually have a 2 branching paths. So one is a dead end, the Queen Ascendant, which you already saw. Stock didn't wait for the agent and made his move, winning the battle on my mind. However, the Alastilian army crumbled under the constant pressure from the Great Horde. And right now we're a no-show. Stock waited, but to no avail. What happened to the agent? So let's hop back over to the beginning and see what happened to the other agent. The other agent. Also, fighting my way back up to where I was, my team leveled up, everyone's level 7, and Stock learned recovery. Or not? Wait, yeah, he did. Stock learned recovery, which cures ailments on one ally. Jesus, I cannot speak right now. And I'm gonna go ahead and heal Stock, because I think the Marco and the other history will have full MP, but Stock is gonna not. Let's go to Historia. So this is it gets really interesting, it gets really fun. This game is great. Anyway, so you can hop back to here as well, like I said. No. But we don't want to do that. We're going to go back to the beginning. We're going back. And we're here in the infirmary, like we were in episode, what, 3, 4? Episode 4? This is right after they were attacked by that Alastilian soldier that turned to sand. So we're just going to skip all this, because we already went through it all. I worry about you and Rosh. You're always pushing yourself so hard. You should hang around the city and relax once in a while. Okay, so now we have to switch histories. Last time we sided with Heiss. This time we're going with Rosh. And we'll see where this leads us. Yo, Stock, you have your answer yet? Will you stay Heiss's man or join my team? This is where history splits. Let's join the Rosh Brigade. Is that really what I should do? Sure, why not? Rosh, I'm thinking about joining your brigade. Your brigade! Sorry. That's good to hear. To tell you the truth, I wasn't confident I could handle training all the rookies myself. I'm glad to have you aboard. I'm going to inform Lieutenant General Raoul of your decision. He should get all the paperwork set into motion. Yeah! And now we're friends with Rosh again, because he's a cool dude. Whoa, we didn't get to get this cutscene before. So, dear children of Alistel, I have come bearing the word of the Prophet Noah. The Alistel Castle, Noah Square. The Savior Noah delivered Alistel from Grenorg's oppression at the young age of 16. He is revered as a saint, but 70 years later, he no longer makes public appearances. When Noah has a proclamation to deliver, General Hugo serves as his mouthpiece. These proclamations are delivered in the corner of Alistel Castle, commonly known as Noah Square. The common folk are not normally permitted, but on the eve of his proclamations, it is opened up. The people come in throngs, eager for Noah's reassurance in a time of war and uncertainty. It's General Hugo! General Hugo has arrived! Advocate General Hugo, what saith the Prophet Noah? Tell us, General Hugo! Blessed are you, beloved children of the Prophet Noah. Hush now. Untainted believers in the light, I will now reveal to you all the message entrusted to me by the Prophet Noah. Ah, please give us the Prophet Noah's message. The Prophet Noah has spoken. Now is the hour when the melted snow shall water the sandy soil. What is the melted snow? The land of Alistel is embraced by snow-capped mountains where the high gods dwell. If there are any who yearn for peace, the snow shall melt and the desert should have a succor. In truth, the melted snow refers to you, the people. Us? Blessed children of the frigid land of Alistel, you will descend upon the tainted land of Glenorg to purify it. That is the prophet's most devout wish. What should we do? This too has the prophet Noah foreseen. The source of the taint is the ancient kingdom of Glenorg. Festering at the heart of the source is the evil enthroned there. Protea. He means Queen Protea. The Glenorg tyrant is evil in human form. The prophet believes in you. He has seen the children of the pure melted snow ridding the lands of this impurities. He knows that the power of each of the Alistel's children will add to the crusade's success. That's right, this is a crusade. We have to pry Glenorg back from Queen Protea's claws. If victory in Glenorg is what the prophet Noah wants, that's what we'll work towards. Go forth, my children. The waters of the pure melted snow shall rid the world of this evil. Death to the evil Queen Protea! Oh wait, was that? I think that was him. We'll prove the prophet Noah's power over the word. Do not forget, the melted snow shall nourish this desertified world. That's right. We'll be the ones who save the world. In the prophet's holy name, our salvation begins now. Praise be to the prophet. Glory to Alistel. May our crusade be victorious. Look at that. Hugo really gets them, well, technically Prophet Noah really gets them riled up. Melted snow, huh? No matter how often I see your theatrics, General Hugo, they never cease to amaze me. We'll be seeing a bump in the ranks of the enlisted men soon, I suspect. He's certainly comfortable in the role of Prophet Noah's mouthpiece. Maybe he doesn't keep his wits about him. Someday he'll find that. Lieutenant General Raoul. Sir, may I come in? Of course, the door's unlocked. Seems like a down-to-earth guy. He has kind of a weird haircut, but whatever, he's cool. Excuse me, sir, I know you must be busy. Think nothing of it. So, what brings you here? It's the matter of the adjutant for my brigade. I think I may have mentioned it. Oh, stock. Yes, I remember. Did he see things your way? Yes, sir. He said he'd be fine with... he'd be glad to sign on with my brigade. Rosh, it's just me. You can relax a little. You don't have to act so differently around me. It makes things easier between us. And besides, I know it's not your style. Then again, if you continue to rise to the ranks, you'll need to act more like a leader. I see. Anyway, that's the long and short of it. Stock will be my adjutant. Alright, these documents are already prepared, so I'll get them to personnel right away. Do you think Heist is going to be okay with this? Technically, we'd be taking stock from under his nose. You have a point there. The lack of skilled officers in our army is a real problem. And Heist's Special Intelligence Group has no official sanction, let alone veto power. I do remember right that he created without permission when he first came here. You do indeed. Plus, Sock was a military man for a year before Heist formed Special Intelligence. With Speckent's still an unofficial outfit on paper, Stock is still a soldier. When you think about it that way, it's only natural for Stock to be recalled. There's no reason to let Heist hog the top talent for his own unofficial pet projects. Though I suppose everyone knows he's just using Stock then. Including Stock himself. Though I suppose his best pet project that saved Alistel more than once. Uh-oh. I see what you're saying. Let me just... Oh, Jesus. Oh, everything fell off. Oh, gosh. Official documentation aside, do you think Heist will take this lying down? I can't reach my thingy. Don't worry, he's no fool. That must have sounded great on recording. Present him with an unshakable argument and he won't press the point. Instead, he'll find a less direct means of getting even. That's what you expected, right? Yeah, I thought as much. There's no way he'd take this lying down. That sort of thing is part of, is a part and parcel of any big organization. It's the nature of society. Just tread lightly. Yes, sir. Well then, shall we talk of something else? You know, headquarters is giving you orders for your brigade to go into action. Do they understand that my brigade is made of fresh meat? They're all civilians. None of them have ever touched a weapon until just recently. They understand, yes. They understand. Alright. Stock will be with us. I'm sure we'll make it through. A fine attitude. You seem to have a lot of faith in Stock. He has some personality quirks, but to my knowledge, his skills are unparalleled. Maybe so. I look forward to seeing what he can do. Rosh, looks like we'll be playing the part of the melted snow. Sorry? You didn't hear General Hugo's speech? Oh, you mean when he delivered the Prophet Noah's proclamation? The cheers were deafening. It was indeed a stirring speech. We'll be joining the list of men once more. It'll be as if the snow from the mountaintop suddenly melted. I'll do my best to bring them back alive. That's my job. Well said. Now then, let's go over the details of your mission. What do you think's up with the transfer to the new brigade? It's a far cry from Speckent. We'll be working under Stock. It seems the people officially in charge did some reshuffling of personnel. It came down from the army, so I guess General Hugo or Lieutenant Raoul's was involved. Probably right. I should have said something. Oh my gosh. Yes, I know it's dying. Seems like a crazy way to do things, doesn't it? Who can say? They decide, we obey. I feel sorry for Heist, but we should do our best in our new brigade. So I can't charge my GPD while I'm playing the game, because I have the USB port occupied with my controller. So I can't charge it and also play at the same time. And it can't charge too fast, or else the battery will explode, so I use a slow charger. So it doesn't really charge that fast. Like, it was charging all yesterday, and I went from, what, like 3% to like 50%? Whatever department we're in, we're still working to protect Alice, though. Oh, that reminds me, our new captain, Rosh, is it? He's a friend of yours, isn't he, Stock? Yes. This was some time ago, but back when I was in the army, we fought side by side. An old friend of yours, eh? Heh, I wonder what he's like. Captain! Huh? Hey, you're the guy Stock was talking to on the outskirts of the city the other day. Oh, you're the new captain, huh? He certainly catches on quick. What? The nerve of you, speaking to your captain like that! It's okay, I'm not really one for formalities anyway. But Captain, you have to set a good example for the brigade! Come on, let's discuss the mission. I may as well say we've already got marching orders. The destination is the Alma Mine in the Western Mountains. A mine? The mine's west of Lasville Hills. It's a strategic location that passes through the mountain interior to the Grenord territory, and it seems it's been invaded. Our mission is to drive Grenord out of the mine. Grenord's side should have been sealed. It used to be. But apparently they blew open the seal and forced their way in. That's rather reckless setting off explosives in the mine. Why would they do such a thing? Because of the sand fortress. You've heard that Alisal took it back recently. If Grenord wants to attack us, they have to capture the sand fortress first. But that's easier said than done. It's so well fortified, it takes a lot of planning and effort. So they're eyeing the Alma Mine as an alternative route. One that gets around the sand fortress. Whoop! I see. By the way, who's that with you? Oh, right. You already heard that my brigade is composed of new cadets. He's sort of the leader of the fresh faces. My name's Keel, sir. I've heard a lot from you. I've heard a lot about you from Captain Rosh. He's always wanted to be in the army. He visited all the time just to watch us train. I eventually got to know him, so I told him about you. I'm great at fencing. well, great at ritual sword fencing, technically, but the captain told me he knew someone who'd be much better with a sword. Me, I assume. Yes, sir! I'll train hard to someday be as good as you, Sergeant. Teal is an absolute cinnamon roll, and I love him, and I love his character and everything about him. I'd protect him with my life. Well, Stock, how's it feel to be someone's role model? You're not as shady as a guy as you think. It's funny. If you say so, sure. Good to meet you, Q. The honor's all mine. If the chances come up, I'd like to see your sword skills of yours. Particularly the sword dancing you mentioned. Of course, sir. I'd be honored to, Sergeant. Also, the Sergeant is a bit much. Just call me Stock. But then I wouldn't be setting a good example. I have to call you Sergeant. Sergeant? He's so adorable. Best character. 10 out of 10. Looks like the introductions went smashingly. See, I was right to make you the adjutant. Thing is, I'm sorry to put this on you, but I need you to be in the vanguard of this brigade. None of these new soldiers have any combat experience. I need trained men in the vanguard. So that's why Mark and I were reassigned here. I see your point. The best way to keep casualties at minimum. I'll join you as well. Anytime you need my help, just say the word. Keel's squad will be providing support directly behind us. Not just for that, though. I also want to give them the chance to see you guys in action. I'll try real hard not to be a burden. Alright, let's get going. Rainey has joined your party. Marco has joined your party. Rosh has joined your party. Up to 3 of your party members can participate in battle. You can reorganize your party from the parties section of the main menu. Mine, huh? Joining Rosh's brigade has been added as an event. Alright, now that my GPD is dying, let's switch up my party a bit. Rosh is quite the character. Yeah, let's see. Stats. He's already level 10 when you first get him. 283 HP. He has some of the highest HP in the game, some of the highest attack in the game. He's already at level 41 attack. He has his basic. Does he actually? What's his equipment? I want to say he has his basic stuff. Light lance, and yeah. Interesting enough, he also uses a spear or a lance. Anyway, so he's a really strong character and really fun to use. He has gauntlet skills, which he gets later on, and the gauntlet skills are really fun to use. Anyway, so right now he has Gull Swing, which hits 1 row physical, Grave Tuck, which is 1 column, and then he's a Left Assault, which is nice. So we'll get to see that in battle, but it's pretty great. He's a really strong character. Anyway, we're gonna end it off here because we're already over on time. So thank you all for watching. I'm gonna end it off here. If you guys enjoyed the video, please leave a like and a comment. If you'd like to see more of Stock's adventure with Rosh through the White Chronicle, then please subscribe. Hopefully, okay, I have 10%. I don't think it's gonna last for another episode. That's kind of unfortunate. We'll try to book it. Okay, we'll do it. We'll do it. You know, we'll try. Anyway, thank you all for watching. See you guys next episode.